You can have all the degrees in the world, the certifications and qualifications, but if you do not think in a certain way, you'll never be successful in any endeavor, and this applies to international education. In this video, I'll be covering 5 mindsets that anyone should have to ensure success in international teaching. Let's get the ball rolling. 1. Resilience and grit. I think it is important for anyone to understand that to be successful in any worthwhile endeavor, you would have to overcome so many obstacles. Resilience is simply the ability to recover when you have a setback, and grit is commitment and passion to long-term goals. In this field, in this career, international education, you should understand that you get so many disappointments. You would have to apply to so many jobs, and eventually, if you are lucky, you get your dream job. I started applying for international teaching jobs from 2013, and I got my first international teaching job in 2019. If I am someone who gives up easily, I don't think I'll be here making this video. So you need to understand that you need these qualities: resilience and then grit. You should be, passionate and committed to these long-term goals of, landing your dream job in your ideal international school. If not, you can easily give up. Sometimes you take your time and put in all the effort, you gather all the documents, you put in a well-crafted application letter, you edit your CV, you apply to a job, and if you're lucky, you get a response telling you that they will not, continue with your application. And in most cases, especially if you're a black teacher, you not even get a response. But you need resilience and then grit to keep you going, else you give up easily. So I think it is important to keep this in mind. Before I talk about the second point, I would like to say a very big thank you to all the subscribers to this channel. At the time of making this video, we had hit 6,000 subscribers. So I'd like to say a very big thank you. And if you've not subscribed yet and you find values in the videos I make on this channel, I would appreciate you like, you subscribe, and then you share so that others will also come benefit from whatever information I put in my videos. Now, the second point is excellence in teaching. I think this should be obvious that you need to be an excellent teacher in order to be successful in international education. And excellence, it's not limited to a certain group of people. You need to have a growth mindset. The growth mindset is simply the thought that the ability to achieve anything is not limited to a certain number of people, but it changes through effort. And I believe to be an excellent teacher, you need to be very proficient in certain skill areas. One, your content knowledge. The subject you teach, you need to be very good at that. You should be able to explain concepts in the subject you teach easily so that your students will benefit. Number 2, your pedagogical skills, how you differentiate your lessons, how you teach. You should be able to modify your lessons in order to meet the needs of the different students' backgrounds in your classroom. 3, classroom management. This is one of the biggest issues so many teachers have. How do you manage students' behavior in your classroom? How do you manage procedures in your classroom? You need to be, learning about how to, manage classrooms effectively through professional development courses. So when you dedicate your time to, train in many different classroom management skills or many different classroom management techniques, I'm very sure you'll be drawing closer to the excellent teacher label. Number 4, creating meaningful, relationships with your students, your colleagues, management, parents. I think it is very, very important, especially with your students, because I believe when students feel they are loved and they are cared for by their teachers, they open up easily, and that makes learning and teaching quite, easy and meaningful in any classroom. And then the last skill I would like to talk about is, edtech skills. The world is running on technology now, and if you're a teacher and you have no idea or very little idea about, education technology tools, you'll be lagging behind. I always tell my people that, AI is not coming to take a teacher's job, but teachers who have an idea or who have knowledge of AI, they'll be taking the jobs from those who have no idea about edtech tools. So you should learn about, these tools you can use to, make assessments for learning, assessment of learning. You can use AI to, save time in, planning your lessons, in making PowerPoints, in, making lesson plans. A teacher who is proficient with AI will always be preferred to someone who has no idea about EdTech tools. So I think to be an excellent teacher, when you focus on these 5 skills, you draw closer to the term an excellent teacher. Point number 3, stop playing the race card. I don't know where you come from. You can be an African, you can be black, you can be of any skin color. The next time you do not get the job, please don't think it is because of the color of your skin. Even if the job description says that they don't want, or they want teachers with particular skin colors and you're not that skin color, you are not the problem, they are the problem. So just ignore these people. Stop wasting your time to write posts about these schools, try to, look for teachers with particular skin colors, particular passports. Channel your energy into looking for schools that will appreciate you for the value you provide and will not judge you based on the color of your skin, where you come from, or the passport you hold. It is unfortunate. I've had chat with quite a number of people, from African origin, and they always complain that where they work, they are being treated poorly, and they feel like there's some form of disparity between they and the native or the white skin teachers in their outfit, because they receive different salaries and different benefits. And my thing is very simple. If you think where you are not treated the best, you just leave. This is not rocket science, it is common sense. You always go to places where you are treated the best. So the next time you see any job post that says they want white skin teachers, you should understand that you are not the problem, they are the problem. Stop wasting your energy on them. Channel your energy into looking for schools that believe in diversity and inclusion, but first focused on being an excellent teacher. And the next energy, you channel it into looking for these schools that value inclusion and diversity. And I'm very sure you'll be good, because, no matter what happens, no matter what you do, people will continue to have preferences. The fact that they do not like you, it doesn't make you less of a worthy candidate. There are people out there who would appreciate you for who you are and what you provide. Look for them instead. Point number 4, you need to have confidence in your identity. If you are not proud of who you are, the color of your skin, or where you come from, I don't think anybody will be willing to patronize your services, because in the first place, you are not proud of the services you are providing. So it is important you become confident in your identity. I've had several lessons that I've used so many cultural staff from Ghana to educate my students, and I've realized that they really appreciate it. Last academic year, when I taught a unit on food nutrients and balanced diets, I introduced my students to jollof, and they became intrigued, though they requested I organize a jollof party for them. I did a jollof party, and the news spread all over the school. This year, my students insisted that I repeat the same jollof party, and last week I did a jollof party, and we ran out of food, we ran out of jollof, and some other classes, they want me to organize another jollof party. In fact, during this year's jollof party, while some of the students were enjoying the jollof, one student even requested for me to repeat the jollof party, and I'm like, you are enjoying this party, it's not ended yet, and you are requesting for another jollof party. The point here is you should be very confident in your identity. Never apologize for being different, because you never know who you inspire. So please, wherever you are going, you just have to go full-chested and let them understand where you are coming from. And if anybody is not willing to work with you because of where you are coming from, or because of your identity, just leave. It doesn't make you less of a worthy candidate. There are people out there who appreciate you for where you come from, for what you provide to the table. And believe me, there are schools out there who they will celebrate your unique perspectives on stuff. So please be confident in your identity, and this seriously can ensure success in international teaching. The last point I would like to talk about is you should be able to say no. You should understand that saying no it's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It only means that you have values, and if whatever is put on the table does not meet your expectations, it's okay to say no. It simply means you are not willing to compromise your values, and you are just holding your integrity in very high esteem. There is a school here that I've known for a very long time that working there wouldn't be good for my mental health. They invited me to a biology teaching position last year, December. I knew I wasn't going to take the job, but I really understand the importance of interviews. You can connect with people, you can learn so many interview skills, you can learn so many things during an interview, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to take the job. And maybe you might change your mind and then you take the job, because who knows, things change, people change. So I went for the interview and I was given an offer. When I read through the offer and read about what is happening in this school, I knew I still have to go with what I've always thought about the school. I had to say no, so I didn't take the offer. A few months after I rejected the offer, the principal who interviewed me, he quitted. And before that, I even read about teachers who have left that school. So just staying put to your values only means that you just keep your mental health intact. So saying no, like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a bad person. It only means that you are just holding your integrity to high esteem, and you're not willing to compromise your values. I hope you found value in this video, and if you did, I would appreciate you subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. We are now 6,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping this channel will grow, and then please spread this word to meet so many people so that they know what is going on. And Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas. Today's date is 22nd December, and I don't know what time you'll be watching this, but yeah, Merry Christmas to you, and until my next video, you take care. Bye bye. Peace.